on Hulu, Flamin' Hot, which is directed by Eva Longoria. It's, I think, her first feature film that she's directed, and it is really very entertaining. It's about the idea of the Flaming Hot Cheetos chip, where that flavor came from. Essentially, the story of an employee of the company coming up with an idea and finding the way to pitch the idea. And through, I don't know, every single person in the entire movie saying, no, don't make this move, don't try this, don't go forward. Obviously, he's got some family who's on his side and supporting him. But at work, everyone is like, no, absolutely not. Don't talk to the next person above me. No, you're not supposed to talk to that person. And so he figures out a way. He figures out a way to call the entire head of Frito-Lay, basically, to pitch this concept. And Tony Shalhoub, the head of the chip manufacturing company, actually buys into it and shows up and is really an enjoyable part of the experience and character, because you're expecting like a hard, money-oriented person, and he really gets what the main character was offering, Ricardo Montañez. He wanted to reconnect the snack that they were enjoying and making with what he experienced in his culture, which was we would then take the snack that you make and spice it up and make a real good snack out of it. So him pitching that idea was less about pitching a concept to, make money and become successful. It was more pitching, let's connect to a culture. Let's actually give something to these people that they want. They don't know that they want it. And it was really inspiring to kind of see a real story, even though it was, very well acted and probably not the exact things that happened through all of the, the real backstory. But seeing his passion for this concept, not because it was for himself or to be successful monetarily, but no, this is a really good idea. This is something I'm interested in and I think would really sell. He got the owner of the company, the person who's in charge of all those decisions, to understand that point and sign on to that, and then basically get everybody else to sign on. And however that went in the real world, it was very entertaining to watch these actors do a version of this. I myself am not a huge fan of the Flaming Hot Cheetos. I will occasionally enjoy Flaming Hot, but I will say that it really did change the quality of the snacks that were out there. You weren't just getting a nacho cheese Dorito anymore. You're getting real flavors showing up on the shelves. All right, so Flaming Hot.
And I do want to
highly recommend.
Yeah, and I do want to say in regards to Eva Longoria, this might be her first feature, but she has directed a lot of television. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's definitely tried to position herself both as a producer and a director behind the camera.
Yeah, this is her first feature, but she's directed a lot of television so far. Yeah, it's great for her. I'm excited that she's going in this direction. I will say that I was interested in watching it and haven't watched it yet, but I did do a little deep dive on this guy, and there is a bit of controversy that maybe this is not a true story, even though he's been using it as his talking points for doing speaking tours for a while, but not from when the Flaming Hot Cheeto first came on the scene. And at some point, Frito-Lay did go on record and say, well, he was not involved in any of the official development of this product, but they didn't stop him from talking about it. And I anyway, so it's interesting that I'm not sure what the true story is, but then if
I were a multi-million-dollar international chip manufacturer, I might not totally clear up the mystery behind who's responsible for the phenomenon of Flaming Hot. Like it however much you want. Whatever story you like works.
Yeah. I do like it as a story, though.
Yeah.